Welcome back. We have found the secret hideout of the bandits. If you've gotten your stuff stolen, you can come here to retrieve it, similar as with the dwarf in King's Quest 2. And the reason I didn't do that before when I got robbed is because if you don't use the fly method to find out about this rope ladder and to overhear the bandits, you get less points. So I wanted to do that before coming here. Therefore, I needed to have my fly essence, which I didn't have anymore after they had stolen it from me. But if they steal from us again, then we have the ability to get it back now that we know about the hideout. Although it probably still is easier to just restore if you have a save game that's relatively recent. Let's see if there's a bandit inside. There is! You've entered the bandit's hideout. One of them is coming after you. Fortunately, he doesn't follow you outside. Oh, he does. Damn it! I thought he didn't. Oh. And that kills us! That's a bit extreme. Now I hope... I'm not entirely sure if I need to go back down to get him to not be here. Or actually he will be here, but he'll be asleep. I'm gonna try this a couple of times. And this isn't looking good, is it? I'm gonna restore down at the bottom. See if that helps. No. Okay, if this is gonna take too long, I might just cut some bit from this video. Let's try this again. Huh. Finally, you have entered the bandits' hideout. One of them is sleeping at a small table. The hideout is made of rough planks, sparsely furnished with a table, a chair, and a small wooden bin in the corner. There's something on the table. I think he won't wake up as long as you don't walk into him. There's a leather coin purse lying on top of a wobbly table. Well, since they're bandits, they probably stole it, so let's get that purse. You very carefully lift the coin purse off the table, practically out from under the sleeping bandit's nose. And there's a bin of some kind here. A shabby wooden bin is built into the corner of the treehouse. It is covered by a hinged lid. You slowly lift the lid and hope the squeaky hinges do not wake the bandit. There's nothing in the bin. This is where you get your possessions in if they've been stolen. But unlike in King's Quest 2, there's nothing here, no random treasure to get. If your possessions had not been stolen, the only thing we need from there is the pouch, which of course gives us the money we will need to oh, what am I doing? To purchase stuff from the store. I'm actually purposely walking around a little bit here, saving in case of bandits. Because there's one particular thing that needs to happen. Oh, the bears are coming back. Which is random, so walking around will help me occur it. Will help it occur, I guess. It tends to happen either here or at one of the screens on this side. This is another location where it tends to happen. I don't really feel like waiting around for it now, because there's still other stuff I can do. And I would really like to defeat the wizard before he comes back this time. Ooh, what do we have here? A stream flows by a huge, dark cave. That looks dangerous. Oh, no. That one. Let's see what happens. As you touch the sticky web, a giant spider drops down from her lair in the tree above. You attempt to escape, but her sticky web holds you fast. Uh-oh. It's Shelob. She eats me. Okay, well that didn't end well. Seems that in order to get through that web, we will need something else, but we don't have it yet. So let's just move on for now. And we come to the sea. The sandy beach stretches north and south below steep grassy cliffs. One of the spells requires a cup of seawater, if I'm not mistaken. You fill your cup with ocean water. So that fulfills that requirement. Nothing on the beach otherwise, I think. Except for the pier. Oh, don't need to type climb, you just need to line up with the ladder. There's nothing on the pier right now, I think, actually. Let's take a quick look. To watch the time, of course. Nope. Nothing here. No. Why do I get the beach description while I'm on the pier? Same here. And this takes us back to town, where now we can actually go to the store and buy some stuff. Okay, let's check what he had. Pouches, salt, fish oil, and lard. Buy pouch. A wise purchaser, the balding storekeeper states. You will find no better pouch in the land. That will be 1 gold coin. What else can I get for you? Asked the amiable shopkeeper. Lard. Smiling, the storekeeper says, You'll be very happy with this lard. That will be 1 gold coin. What else can I get for you? Salt. A fine choice indeed, young man, the storekeeper says, smiling. That will be 1 gold coin. What is this, a gold coin store? Everything costs 1 gold coin. What else can I get for you? Fish oil is the last thing we need. A fine choice indeed, young man, the storekeeper says, smiling. That will be 1 gold coin. Okay, what else can I get for you? Nothing. Thank you. Can we say that? Thank you. You're welcome. Now there are a few things we still need, although we are nearly finished. We've walked down the beach here, but there is something else around here. You're standing atop a bluff overlooking the ocean and see a village to the north. The soft grass of the forest has been replaced by the coarse grass of the seashore. The trees here are stunted and twisted by strong ocean winds. Now it's a bit hard to spot, but there's actually something on this tree. One of the trees has a light green colored plant growing upon it. On closer inspection you see that it's a mistletoe. And we need mistletoe. You search among the hanging mistletoe until you find a sprig that has dried. You break it off and carry it with you. Now, if I'm not mistaken, for understanding the language of creatures, we have the chicken feathers. Let's see. Understanding the language of creatures, we need small feather from a bird, which is a chicken feather. We need tuft of fur from any animal, which is the dog hair. We need dried reptile skin, which is the snake skin. We need a rounded spoonful of powdered fish bone, which is, well, the fish bone. Are they actually in order? And one thimbleful of dew, which we got from the Three Bears home. Flying like an eagle or a fly, we already did that. The only thing we're missing for that is, in fact, the eagle feather. Teleportation at random. We need salt, which we've got. We need one sprig of dried mistletoe. And we need a smooth, rounded stone of unusual color. Well, we don't have that yet. Causing a deep sleep, we need 3 acorns, which we've got. We need 1 cup of nightshade juice, which we've got. And we need an empty pouch, which we've got. For transforming another into a cat, we need a half cup of mandrake root powder. We need 1 small bowl of cat hair, which we don't have, but fortunately we know the whereabouts of a cat, so that shouldn't be too hard to get. And we need 2 spoonfuls of fish oil, which we have. Then we need, for brewing a storm, we needed a cup of ocean water, which we have. We need a spoonful of mud, which we have. Pinch of toadstool powder, and an empty jar. I think the jar is actually on the table. We don't need to find that anywhere. For becoming invisible, you need lard, a cactus, a spoonful of cactus juice, which you obviously get from the cactus, and 2 drops of toad spittle, which we got from the shelves. And that's it. We have everything except for cat fur, the smooth stone, and the eagle feather. Since we have most of the stuff we need, I am going to return to the... Wait, actually... No, wait. Looking at the time... Sorry, yeah, I'm confusing myself here. Looking at the time, it's probably a better idea to go back and do magic before the wizard comes back. Best to have too much time than too little. Because I'm not entirely sure if he'll come back at 1 hour or 1 hour 5, considering when he leaves. Oh, hey, well that's convenient. An eagle. You see a majestic eagle. And he dropped a feather. Oh. There's a feather on the ground. The eagle's tail feather makes you wonder what it would be like to soar among the clouds. Okay, well, we'll head back up the path to do some magic. And we should be able to defeat the wizard now with the spells we have the ingredients for. But we'll do that in the next video.